welcome to one of my favorite episodes of the Good Intention Show today. Back, better than ever, we have Elisa E, MK Ultra survivor. This is an inside story of a trauma-based mind control I was telling you about. And she is a high-level MK Ultra survivor, so she was involved with potentially bloodlines. The bloodlines, you know, we talk about that all the time, the ones who run the world, right? The international bankers and everybody associated with that.
Coming from inside, I'm really able to pick out where they're doing what I call containment. I believe there is a psychological operation going on where they're using to the extreme people in Hollywood and the music industry and real things. They're real things, but they're using it to say, look over here, while over here you won't see that we're coming after the populace.
Right.
It's still these guys, these popular high-level guys. It's not you guys. And what I see happening is it's happening over here, and everybody's paying attention to what's going on. And this is classic for them, and it's what I call containment. They release what they want while they're pursuing this agenda.
Yeah.
So this is real. I mean, what's happening to these people is real. I'm not taking away from their victimization, but they're being used to
distract the population, and you know, it's a giant magic trick. It really is.
It
you know,
is.
Here, look at this, and don't look at my other hand. You know, well, but it's happening on a mass scale, and that's why the agenda from president to president, doesn't matter who's president, continues, and it never doesn't change. It continues because that's how you do it. You mass distract, and we're under a mass mind control distraction, believe it or not, on many levels, until you realize that conscious intention, your connection to source, is all that really matters. And for you, it's your etheric living Christ energy, you know. And so here,
and educating myself. I have to use my God-given, so to speak, divine mind to face all this stuff so that I know what I'm dealing with. And every time, even when I acknowledge that, hey, wait a minute, this thought process that I woke up with this morning, not voices, thought process, isn't mine. And I'm having more and more conversations of this with people. And by knowing what this is, you can do that. If you don't know, you're going to assume it's all yours.
Wow. So you're talking about the voice of source versus the voices of your split multiple personalities, because you say you're a collective we, because you still have them there, but they're at bay, and so you distinguish between that voice versus source voice.
Well, actually, I'm past having to struggle with my alter voice. Okay, that's done work now. I mean, I know they don't even have a voice anymore. In other words, there may be an energy that pushes up a little bit, and I decide whether it's something mundane and I can give it energy, or I just acknowledge it and it goes away. What I'm talking about isn't just exclusive to someone like me. What I'm talking about is technology that has been in use for decades. And it was being used on me back in the 70s as an MK victim, but it is now going out to across the planet. And what I'm talking about is, I know people who aren't targeted the way I was. They're everyday people, and they're coming to me learning about this and telling me, I got hit with something. It took me 3 days to realize this isn't mine. There were no voices, okay? There is voice technology where they can talk to you in their head. What I'm talking about is thoughts that you believe are your own thoughts. That's where the new MK Ultra is at.